I should be okay. You should be okay. That's really annoying. That's really, really annoying. And I do want to apologize for everybody. We're back. Sorry, yeah, I just didn't. Once YouTube realized that I played copyright music accidentally because I didn't realize that I hadn't muted my stream, it was going to take down the stream, so I need to very quickly get it done. But you know, about 4 hours sleep. How do you think I feel? How do you think I feel staying up till 7 in the morning for some of these games? Like, I stay up till anytime there's one of those 10 p.m. Eastern games, I'm up till 7 a.m. So yes, Caitlin Clark is officially starting small forward. Caitlin standing in that corner. We gotta be ready. Caitlin is standing in that corner. Play this time more often. 100%. 100%. Oh, it's so nice having a game on at 6 p.m., isn't it? Or 5 p.m., even better. Even better. I mean, she's guarding Kate Martin, so it's not like it's the most difficult thing in the world to do. Starting at forward, Caitlin Clark is probably something that I would never thought I would hear. Maybe they're going to match it up, I guess. But no Lexi is interesting. Like, Caitlin a small forward, you just never know what it's going to do. You never know what Caitlin a small forward is going to do. Like, could it be okay? Yeah, it could be. Ari's a starter, yeah. I don't understand. I don't understand. I have no idea what's up with this lineup. I actually have no idea. Like, want a player in the upper 20s. I wouldn't even care if they brought her off the bench. I wouldn't even mind if they brought her off the bench. I'd rather them bring her off the bench in this lineup, to be honest. Like, the only good thing is, it's lucky that they're playing against a lack of height. It's lucky, Ari bring the ball up, look for CC for the handoff. We'll see how Ari plays with Caitlin, because if Caitlin becomes a tertiary ball handler, what's the point? Like, I don't care if they win. Like, at this stage, I actually don't care as long as they win. She's 1 of 23 from the three-point line in the last 3 games. Well, yeah, she was what, 10 for 20 in the 2 games before that? So she's 10 for 33. Or sorry, she's 11 for 33 in her last 5 games. Which isn't a good percentage at all by any means. But it's not that bad. Paige and Satu were injured. Europe. Caitlin has 9 healthy players. They might, like, Caitlin's all-star team, like Team Caitlin Clark might need. They're one injury away from needing a hardship player in the all-star game. They're 1 player away from needing a hardship player. Aja's clearly hurt and Satu was in a boot. They're both clearly hurt. I don't know if they replace people. Unpopular opinion. Why do they call Satu Sabli the unicorn? She just stands at the 3-point line and chucks. She just chucks. She doesn't use her size. She doesn't use her speed. She just chucks. I assume Seattle are killing. Wow, the Sun are actually making this a game. Bria Hartley is 15. What? Ezzy's finally got 10. And of course, Malonga scores 11 points and has 8 rebounds in 5 minutes. In her first 5 minutes on the floor. And then she's, benched for the whole first half. I'm actually glad, like, all those old WNBA coaches, disaster for the old rookies. Satu's the unicorn because her game doesn't exist. I mean, she is a myth. She's an absolute myth. I mean that. She is a myth. Good backup team to root for is the Mystics. Yeah. They're young. As much as I hate this Valkyries team are a good team to root for. They play fun. They're fun to watch. Kane's going to play 40. They said they're going to play her in the 20s. You thought Malone was going to have more of an impact this year. I didn't. The Storm were never going to play her. I said if she averages 5 points a game, it's a huge success. And I stand by that. Why isn't Lexi starting? I don't know. Like, they clearly want to just use Caitlyn as decoy. That's my take on this. Is that they think Caitlyn's going to be decoy. I have no idea what the line is. I don't gamble anyway, so it doesn't matter. Decoy is just insulting. You're acting like she hasn't been used as a decoy plenty of times in her career. How do you pick Malonga at 2 and not player? Because Malonga is the highest upside of anyone in that draft, including Paige Bueckers. I still think if they had a redo, they would probably take Citron. He's there in more in win now mode. But Citron wouldn't start. Would she? No, Citron would start for him. Ari and CC will play together. I agree. The Fever are tipped to win this game. But like, handoff Merchant is smashing the assist record. DHO Merchant is going to smash the assist record. Like, DHO Merchant might average 7 DHO assists a game. Like, DHO Merchant is 100% gonna have that assist wrapped up. Like, is DHO Merchant averaging over 10? She can't be far off it. 9.8 assists per game, yeah. Yeah. But like, their starting lineup's tiny as well. Veronica Burton's playing the 1, Tiffany Hayes the 2, and then Kay Martin's playing the 3. They stopped all the intros. Did he list Caitlyn as a forward? No, they took it away. You can't see it. I mean, Natasha Howard has stone hands. We can be honest here. She has hands made of stone. League pass, skipping lineups, yeah. I just wonder if they listed Caitlyn as a forward. No, Howard is good. Her hands are just made of stone. That's not a knock on her, like. Her hands are just made of stone. Hope this off ball works for Caitlyn. I don't think it will. I don't think it will, to be honest. It's like telling Luka Doncic to go play off the ball. My prediction today is 12 4 boards and 7 assists. That's my prediction on the day. Yeah, of course they're going to give Tim some minutes. She literally says she doesn't plan on playing Dantas. The Fever, player for player, are much better than this team. They're much better. They just play with... They just have a motor. Like, Tiffany Hayes just has a motor. Ninth best guard. The coach has said, you know what? She's now a forward. Caitlyn got 24 and 11. She's not even... She's going to play 29. They said she's going to play in the 20s, and she's not playing point guard. Do you really think she's going to get 24 and 11? Are you crazy? Yes, Caitlin Clark has never beaten Kate Martin. My prediction for the game. Golden State Valkyries. My prediction is the Golden State Valkyries for this game. And I believe it. Can't lock in 3 fast guards. They've got 3 fast guards out there. And Caitlin nearly got a steal in the first possession. She's guarding Kate Martin. Kate Martin's not going to do anything to Caitlin. 2 tips from Caitlin. And then she fouls. What? That did not look like an offensive foul. We'll take it. Caitlin got 2 tips and drew an offensive foul. No, Caitlin's starting at the 1. Well, I like that play. And she turns it over to first possession. Hey, she drew a charge and then turned it over. She's even. Oh, you got it. What are you doing, Aaliyah? Everything get out of her way. Good defense, Kate. Good defense by Kate Martin there. Caitlin turnover, yeah. Cool. I don't really care. It's basketball. Turnovers happen. We live with that. Howard, you got to get that ball. I don't mind that running. And Ari's taking the ball up here. I'm way behind, by the way. Kelsey. Very tough layup. Caitlin's running fast. Good pass, Caitlin. Good pass into the foul. Let's go. Caitlin's playing fast. Oh yeah, like no, she's been aggressive. She's been really good these first 2 minutes. She's been really good. Like it's just a little bit off. You live with that. Like you live with the missed shots. Like you live with that. You live with that. Like I mean that. You live with those things. They're running. She's turned on the Jets a few times. She knows she's going to get subbed off in a few minutes, so. I was running my mouth about Caitlin. In what way? In what way? Good take with Tiffany Hayes. Okay, good inbound. Good inbound. Caitlin's on the ball. Gets it into Howard. Who's got a mismatch on Kate Martin. And they're going to leave Ari McDonald wide open for 3. Let's go. Ari McDonald hasn't historically been a good shooter in her career. Shooting really well in Indiana. What do you mean y'all turned on Ari? She's just 5'6", playing beside 5'7", Kelsey Mitchell. Keep running, Flash. Keep running. Oh! Mid-range for Caitlin Clark. Okay. Okay. Doing 24 and 11. She's going to get subbed off. She's getting subbed off right now. Quick inbound. Love to see it. Love to see it. Oh, sidestep. Boom! Caitlin for 3. Let's go. Oh, Jesus. It's been a nightmare. It's been a nightmare for Natasha Howard at the minute. She's having a nightmare game. That's on Aaliyah. That's on Aaliyah right there. What the hell was that? You got to call the switch faster than that. Oh, yeah, Caitlin. And it's about time Natasha Howard scores a layup. Let's go. Caitlin may have fouled her there. Oh, what a... Good job by Temi. Like... Like, she just controls the entire pace. Like, nobody controls the entire pace of a game like her. Carla Late's in the game. Why did they not just put Carla Late in when Caitlin's in? Like, that is what we say is a near perfect start to the game. That is a near perfect start to the game from Caitlin Clark. 4 minutes, 36 seconds, 5 points, 3 boards, and an assist. Nah. Nah, she won't get a triple-double. She won't play enough to get a triple-double. She won't play enough for a triple-double. Okay, very clearly, Ari McDonald is playing on the wing. When Caitlin's there. Like, it's just silly. It's just silly what she does. She sprints. She sprints. Oh my god. She just fully sprints. Like, she goes into full sprint. And Kayla Thorne's a good defender. Bet that felt good. Yep. It's how to get out of a slump, I guess. But, like, the Fever are getting wide open shots and wide open layups. Like, that's literally what they're generating. Like... Caitlin, stop falling down. If she doesn't fall down, she's not going to get the foul. She has to fall. Sprinting is winning. Yeah, like, they've 16 points in half a quarter. Like, they're on track for 120. I'm 2. What do you mean I'm 2 for 9? I predicted the last game right. Oh, no, I didn't. I predicted the Fever to beat the Sparks. Who did I predict the Fever to beat that they beat? I'm trying to think of the schedule. The Aces. I predicted them correctly to beat the Aces. So I'm like 3 of 18 so far. And I predicted the Valkyries to win today. So if the Valkyries win, I'm at 3 of 19. Mostly at work right now. Yeah, but there's kids there. Like, you're acting like this isn't an incentive that was brought in when WNBA teams were getting 1,000 people at games. Like, you're acting like that wasn't the incentive for this. They're not just going to cancel the kids camp games out of nowhere just because games got more popular. Good board with your... Great job, Lexi. She tried to catch it with her face there, but we got it in the end. This lineup should not be able to live with the Fever. So Janelle's in... Oh, Janelle. Aaliyah's on Janelle. That's a tricky one. Janelle is probably going to go and give... Thank God Carla Lake forgot how to shoot in the WNBA. Kelsey, we didn't need that. Take the jump ball. Every team's a camp game, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good job, Ari. Way to be aggressive. Way to be aggressive. That's all we need to do. If we're aggressive, we don't lose this game. It's as simple as that. If we're aggressive, we win. They're running. Exactly. We live with that. Ari McDonald is huge. Salon's back. Yeah, she was out of the rotation the last game. French team is absolutely stacked. Timson, they're cheering. I assume Timpson's in the game. No, Sophie's in the game. You can live with going small ball against the Golden State Valkyries. They're tiny. Like they have Letitia Amihere, who's somehow not in their rotation today. That's either a foul or a travel. Good D, Sophie. Good D. Lexi is not good. Hand straight up. Hand straight up. Good. Good swarm. Good swarming. That's what we need. That's just pure effort. We live with that. It's a good shot by Aaliyah. You didn't need the second one. We just got Monique Billings for 3. What are we doing? Oh, good pass. Wide open shot for Ari. We live with that. They are as fast as we are, though. That's so harsh. That's so harsh. Oh my God, that's so harsh. Wait, is Aaliyah coming out? Wait, they're playing with Caitlin Clark. Is Caitlin Clark playing power forward right now? No. Small forwards or point guard. Oh yeah, Timpson. Good job. Good job pushing the floor, Sophie. We live with that. Oh, Caitlin Chen is guarding you, Caitlin. This is Caitlin Chen. We live with the midi. It's a good shot. Sophie for 3! Sophie for 3. Let's go. Michaela Timpson is just everywhere. Oh! Okay. Okay, KK. I may have just said those 3 letters in a row and that did not sound good. They released the Kraken. They released the Kraken. That is what happens when Sophie when Michaela Timpson comes on the floor. They released the Kraken. They have a Meher in the game. She's the only one who can compete with Timpson. Like, they are so scared. Why are you fouling Carla Late? She can't shoot the ball. Oh my, she shoots 10% from 3. Why are you fouling her in a 3? Missing so many loose balls. I agree, and the fact is we're still killing it. We're still killing it. That's all that matters. When did the Valkyries get the set? Oh, the Valkyries at 17, yeah. That's either an offensive or a defensive foul. Thank you, David, for the $10. It's either an offensive or a defensive foul. When does Team France play? They've already played and lost. That's either an offensive or a defensive foul. She just got slapped in the chest. And then Caitlin pushed her off. And it fell. But, like, she literally shoved her. Like, you can't let him... You can't let her... The hand check her in the chest. If she got hurt in the first quarter... If she got hurt in the first quarter... Because she got hand checked in the chest and the refs didn't call it. Don't think it's bad, but you saw pain. She fell. There's going to be minor pain there anyway. That's a foul. You can't just grab her. They literally just grabbed Caitlin when she tried to curl. You can't do that. Don't let Caitlin Chen cook you. Come on. You're being guarded by Caitlin Chen. Oh. How many moving screens do you think get called in a game? Turnover 2, man. Why are we counting? Like, we're not counting turnovers. They've just given up a wide open lane. What are these refs doing? They're literally just letting them maul us. No, that's good. That's good defense. That's good defense, actually. If anything, Sophie fouled her. Like, she dribbled right out of bounds. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. We're still up. I don't really care. We're ahead. Who cares? Who cares? We're winning. Like, the Caitlyn Chen reverse layup is a bit of a crazy one. Okay, the Feet were great through 5 minutes. They've been very poor since then. Third line lost the lead. I mean, the starters were killing it. Starters were killing it. I mean, it's hard to run when people don't run with you. We weren't up 23-14. You just made that up off the top of your head. It was 16-9 right after Caitlyn went off. Oh, you're right. Jesus, we were up 23-14. We were up 23-14. Shit. It was that fucking foul on the Carla Late 3-point shot. Who fouled her? Lexi Hull fouled and Carla Late on the 3-point shot. That was dumb as fuck. Fever have a double-digit lead in blow. It wasn't quite double-digit. What does third line mean? It's the first quarter. We're fine. The Fever sprinted for the first 5 minutes of that quarter. Like, you can't sprint for 40 minutes a game. That's a foul. That's a foul. That's a foul. Caitlyn's literally being grabbed. Her jersey's being grabbed. Great take, KK. They literally, Tiffany Hayes had Caitlyn's jersey in her hand as she turned. Thank you for the $2. Great defense, Caitlyn. Don't need that shot that quick, Ari. Good pass. Good pass. Good job. Good job. They are blitzing really well. They're hacking, but they're blitzing really well. Oh yeah, they will literally foul Clark the entire possession. Do you really think they would give up Carla late for Ari? Like, it doesn't work like that. You're not going to give up a 21-year-old in the first year of a 4-year cost-protected rookie deal. Like, getting Carla late with the way the CBA is will literally cost... It would cost an all-star to get Carla late. Like, it literally would cost an all-star to get her. Dallas, who let her go, would have to give up Enrique to get her back. It's good defense by Caitlin. That's real good defense there. I like their offense. Could have been an and-1 there. That could have been an and-1. Okay, don't mind it. Howard will shoot anything. She's literally a roulette wheel. She's a basketball roulette wheel. Good. Good pass, Caitlin. Come on, Lexi. Let's go. You can leave Caitlin for another minute or two. They called the timeout. It's been a good start. This has been a good start, honestly. She just generates. It's just... When Caitlin does need to improve in the half court, I do have to say, like, she's not one of the top 2 or 3 fast or like half court point guards. But what she does in the full court is silly. There's no comparison. No, Tiffany Hayes, she's a vet. She's allowed literally... There's times she's had her hand on Caitlin's jersey. If Caitlin ever got into a fight with Angel, it would be a first-round knockout. Angel Reese is a 6'3", maybe taller, center. Caitlin Clark is a 6 foot tall point guard. If it wasn't first-round knockout, I'd be very concerned for it. I'd be very concerned if I was a Sky fan if it wasn't going to be a first-round knockout. But, like, when Caitlin runs the break, 60% of the time she's going to generate an open shot. And, like, if you know anything about basketball, like, that is the... Like, that statistic is wild. Like... Don't let the Kraken shoot. That's our new nickname for our... The Kraken's no shooter. The Kraken takes over on the defensive end. Her name is... They call her KK, so it's Kraken with an extra K. Ooh, Tyrese, I know that feeling. As a man who's torn his Achilles, he is trying to raise his Achilles as much as possible in that position. With his legs crossed. He has his leg up somewhere. He has the boot up. Yeah, he's got the boot up. It is the worst thing ever. I hate Stephanie White's half-court offense. I agree. I hate it. I hate this half-court offense. Caitlin loves to stand in the corner. Why no off ball? There's meant to be. There's meant to be. They just choose not to. Oh, good cut, Ari. Oh, fuck's sake. Good job. Oh, God. Like... They're literally not calling anything, these refs. For fuck's sake, Caitlin Chen! Caitlin Chen! Seven-point lead, and we're watching Caitlin effing Chen out here hitting shots. It's a good finish by Salon. That's not bad defense, you know. That's not bad defense. CC, Ionescu, Sably, Aja, Boston. Yeah, two of them are injured. Two of them aren't probably not playing. I mean, they've scored 8 points in the last 3 possessions. And the Fever have gone into weird ISO ball with... Yeah, that's an offensive foul. The Fever are just playing ISO ball. I don't understand. Mitchell's going to save the Fever. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Good defense. I think, lads, my prediction of 12, 5, and 6 might be correct for Caitlin. She got hacked. Howard just hacked Salon. What are we watching? We're watching two teams just hacking each other. Ooh. Oh my God! What was that? She just threw an assist to Temi. Oh. I mean... Both teams suck. No, the Valkyries have literally just decided we're going to drag this game down. And I have to say, like, fair play to the coach. We're going to make this an ugly game. Good. Good. Good pass. Good ball movement. By the way, that's shocking off. That's a shocking offense. 3 players in the paint, but like ball goes in hoop. What? The spacing is... The Fever literally do not get open shots when Caitlin Clark's not on the floor. Like, I'm not joking. They just straight up do not get open shots when she's not on the floor. Ever. What the fuck is that, Kelsey? What is this sport we're watching right now? What is this sport? Aaliyah! What sport are we watching? It vaguely resembles basketball. Get a rebound, please. What is this sport? The Fever have scored. The Fever had 16 points in the first 5 minutes. What the fuck is this? What is going on? Like... Like, they are... How do they get worse on half-court offense? How do they get worse? Like, how did they get worse? His channel pulls, I don't really care. Chance played well. Chance played real well. +6. I don't know. Yes, this awful half-court offense is 100% to do with coaching. They're trying to play too fast. Every one of their buckets has come from something in either transition of or second chance. Like, and at least their turnovers are dead ball. They only have, I've given them 3 points off turnovers. At least their turnovers are dead ball. How was Kelsey +3? Because the lineup, when they started going down, was when Caitlin Timpson, was the Caitlin Timpson, Sophie, Lexi, and I don't even know who the other player was in that lineup. Kind of have to bring her back on now. Lack of P&R, they're blitzing hard, so they're going away from it. And that's the one huge problem with Stephanie White is she basically all a team has to do is like press or blitz and she'll go away from it instead of trying to adapt. So she never uses what the other team does against them. She always just adapts to try counter the other team. No matter, even if you're in the driving seat, she'll always counter the other team. And Caitlin's not coming back in. And they leave a wide open 3-point shot. What are we doing? They have 10, that's their 10th turnover of the game. What the hell is that? Why 1-on-5, Kelsey? What is that? What am I watching? Stop driving at 5 of them. She's in the circle. Yeah, it's a block. No. We only blew a 9-point lead. It's not Leeds are falling apart again. It's not a charge. No, she was in the charge circle. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how the rest of this half is going to go, for being honest. I just don't know. Like, you just don't... You want to stay within 6 or 7 going into half. You come back out at halftime, you can blitz them. You just don't want to let this go to double digits. I don't know. It's about just... Like, it's just about being solid till halftime. Like, Aaliyah is being hacked right now. What is that, Kelsey? You have Lexi wide open and you shoot a float over 4 players. Like, what am I watching? What am I watching? They're literally not guarding Lexi Hull. They are packing the paint and guarding Caitlin. They are literally not guarding Kelsey or Lexi Hull or Ari McDonald. They're literally not guarding Ari McDonald. They are not guarding her. At least it's a good look, I guess. Kelsey Mitchell, oh my god. They're an 18-2 run. Oh my God, she gave... We know when Kelsey's good, she's good. When she's bad, she's real bad. The Fever play better without Clark. What game are you watching? Caitlin subbed out and they were down 1. She subbed back in, they were down 9 and didn't score for 6 minutes. Or sorry, scored once in those 6 minutes. They scored 1 basket in 6 minutes when Caitlin was off the floor. What sport are you watching? Just force the trap. They're going to trap. They're going to trap. Somebody lift. Somebody lift. They're trapping. Good. Finally, somebody gave the ball to Lexi Hull. Kelsey wide open. Brick again. Look, it's single digits. It's single digits. It's single digits. They look just dead. Stop with the Caitlin Clark off-ball experiment as well, by the way. They scored... The Fever scored 18 points in 5 minutes. They have 32 at halftime! 32 at halftime! Like, who needs a game plan? Like, who needs the game plan? Who needs the game plan against Caitlin Clark? Like, when our own coach does it for her. Who needs the game plan against her? This game's 32 all for 3 minutes. Valkyries adjusted. The Valkyries haven't done anything. What have the Valkyries done? They've packed the paint and have said, we're not guarding you, Lexi Hull. We're not guarding you, Ari McDonald. And the Fever keep running at 5 players. The only player that will give the ball to Lexi or Ari is Caitlin. And the problem is, when Caitlin gives it up, she doesn't get it back. Putting 4 players in the paint is not good defense. That's not good defense. The Fever are playing dumb offense. They won't give the ball to open shooters. Caitlin Clark to 20 minutes. No, she just had 5, 2, and 0, 5, 1, and 0. Or 0, 1, and 0 in 5 minutes of play in the second quarter. Can't say bad defense was working. It's like saying when the Fever beat the Liberty last year and their tactic was... The Fever, they're fine. They're fine. They literally, it's 9 points is nothing. 9 points is nothing. Yes, the Fever cannot score. The Fever literally cannot score in a half court. Like... The Fever have no ability. No ability to score in half court. They have no ability to score in the half court. Like, they're lethal in transition. Like, you can only go so long with your boss giving you terrible signs to become demoralized. Like, when the going gets tough, the tough slow down. Here goes the coach crash out. The refs are just letting a murder ball out there. Like, the refs are literally ref with prison rules. It's the same both ways, but they got ref with prison rules last year. Star showing you something. She's not good in the half court. She's not good in the half court, and her team wants her to be a half court small forward. She's not good at that. Fair enough. It's like telling Paige to be a post player. Like, this is Angel Reese 2K cover. Yeah, cool. Fair play by her for her agent. Her agent is killing it. And her shoes are fantastic as well. I love the easy 700s, and her shoes are basically easy 700s. Pass till it's Kelsey Mitchell's running around in circles. Them missing shots. How many easy shots have the Fever missed? 2, 3? The Fever are literally resorting to free throw line floaters. Like, it's like they just praying that they win in the 60s. It's like they're trying to win with a game being in the 60s. That's all it is, literally. They're just praying that they can win a game that's in the 60s. Which is extremely annoying. Like, I just can't believe it. I don't see how they can win playing like this. 9 points in the second quarter, yeah. Yeah. Do you want to know what the difference is? They stopped running. They stopped running. They stopped running. It's as simple as that. They just stopped running. They stopped running. They stopped trying. Like, I don't see how they can put the ball in the basket. They just seem off. Man, they were absolutely killing it in the first 6 minutes of the game. They were killing it in the first 6 minutes. Let's be real. The Indiana Fever had 16 points, or had 18 points in the first 5 minutes. They have 14 points in the last 15 minutes. And what changed? What changed? All that a team has to do is adjust. And Stephanie White just goes... It's like, you know, when it's like, you know what, she takes her ball and goes home. She goes, you know what? You know what? That running malarkey, that's not working. What we need to do is walk it up. What we need to do is walk it up. Fever are embarrassingly bad when they play slow. And by the way, like, it's at the end of the day, it's an interesting one. Fever look bad. At least Angel Reese gets her me-bands. Why they sign Howard? Because she used to be known as the Flash. Hey, Natasha Howard has won an MVP in the Commissioner's Cup. I don't care how bad Natasha Howard is the rest of the year. She's already won a Commissioner's Cup MVP. And, like, you can't say she hasn't been as good. She hasn't been better than Boston today. She's been better than Aaliyah today. Like, Natasha Howard has probably been their top player today. That's a joke. They've all sucked. They've all sucked. Wait, the Sun just beat the Storm? Tina Charles with 30. Also, by the way, how was Tina Charles not an all-star? Wait, she's only averaging 14. Every time I watch Tina Charles, it's like she has 50. That's an exaggeration, but she might get that all-star nod. Bria Hartley with 15. JC Sheldon with 16. Anissa Mara with 6. Oh my God. Malonga played 6 minutes. They only played Malonga 6 minutes. I wish she'd gone anywhere other than Seattle. Running or not running? They're not taking open shots, though. They're not taking open shots. There's a big difference between taking and making. There's a big difference between missing contested and missing open. Normally, the team that gets the most open shots wins, and the Valkyries are getting more open shots. That's the one thing the Fever did better than anyone else last year is they generated open shots. They generated open shots. Like, they just stopped. The Fever can only generate open shots when they play fast. It's as simple as that. It's the only way that they are able to generate open shots. And you might be saying, we can live with the team being sloppy. Fever can't figure out how to be the trapping defense. They figured it out last year. They figured it out last year. They figured it out last year. Because everybody was literally, off the blitz, they did the same thing every single time. Like, the defense is, they're trapping 2 players. And the problem is that they won't give the ball to anyone else. I don't care. If we go down with Lexi going 0 for 10 from 3, or Ari McDonald going 1 for 10, I can live with that. I can live with that. Because they're being left, they're literally not guarding them. Let Caitlin control the game. Man, Caitlin can't control the game in the half court because this is like early in last season where they're blitzing and everyone just stands around and watches. But yeah. Sky and Wings worst franchise in W over 2 seasons. The Wings have their pick. The Sky don't have their pick. There's a big difference there. If the Fever lose at home to the fucking Valkyries. Oh my God. We're okay. We're okay. I have no idea what's happening. Do you? Let's see what he says here. Dude, we haven't been... What's he talking about? We haven't been bad in the half-court defense. They've literally just killed us in transition. Good. Good. Hire Gilbert Arenas. Imagine hiring Gilbert Arenas as a coach. Imagine. %32%. I mean... And... Is Caitlin standing in the corner to start the quarter? Just stop this experiment. Stop the madness, Stephanie. Stop the madness. Just stop the madness. There was at least 3 fouls there. There was at least 3 fouls that possession. And that is a very obvious flagrant as well. But like they didn't call this a foul, by the way. When she made a 3, landing space foul, they didn't call it. You can't take foul someone in the air. It's a flagrant. This shouldn't take long. Oh, that might be flagrant too. That might be flagrant too. Like that's flagrant too. If we're honest, that's flagrant too. That's flagrant too. I know she didn't mean to do it like that. That's flagrant. She grabbed her out of the air and took her down. It's a flagrant too. It's excessive in the air and needless. Like, that is a flagrant too. Hard take foul. She got suplexed. She as good as suplexed her. This league is terrible when it comes to flagrant 2, but it is a flagrant 2. Ari should be tossed for that. That is so dangerous. Like, look, she's nowhere near the ball. This is... Oh my god, that is flagrant 2. That is flagrant 2. You can't do that to somebody. Come on. She was late, caught her in the air, and threw her on the ground. In the air. She spins like she suplexed her. That is a flagrant 2. Good tackle. There are multiple heavy, high... If you did that to someone in rugby, you're being sent off. Like... Caitlin's been horrible all season. She's been injured for half the season. She played half of the game she played injured. And then if you take out those last 3 games, she was averaging 22 and 9. No, it is a basketball play. We see what we know. There's no intent to hurt harm. You cannot take someone out of it in the air. She's very lucky. Very lucky. Like, what do you mean Caitlyn's not healthy? They just grabbed her. They're just grabbing her like they're hacking her. If that happened to Caitlin Clark, we'd be looking for a player to be kicked out. We would. Whether it's done to Kayla Thornton or Caitlin Clark, both All-Stars, the flagrant 2. If that happened to Caitlin or Kelsey or Lexi, we'd be looking for a flagrant 2. And you might be saying, oh, whatever. Did Clark grab her groin getting up? Good seal. Are we ever going to score again? Are we ever going to score again? That's the real question. Are we ever going to score again? This is over. This is over. We suck. We suck. We suck. Isn't even top 20 right now. Are you trying to argue she's worse than Courtney Williams? Like, I said we were fine going in 9 at halftime. They've gone on a 6-0 run. And we haven't scored in like 6 minutes. We haven't scored in like 6 minutes. We have 9 points in the last 15 minutes, yeah. Clark needs to come off the bench, man. If this is the way you're going to play her, just sit her and tank. If this is the way you're going to force the Fever want to play, sit her and tank. Caitlin's going to be fine. Caitlin is going to be fine. She's still going to be one of the greatest players of all time. Let's be completely honest. She's going to be one of the greatest players of all time. But, like, this team doesn't suit her. This coach doesn't suit her. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's an unfortunate thing is that this coach is here for the long term. And Caitlin's here for the long term. So, it is what it is. Like, you know, she's 23 years old. She's got another, 12 seasons left in her career? She can have 1 to 2 down seasons. It is what it is. The coach isn't. Honestly, in this style of play, you can argue she is the problem. If this is how the Fever, you know, found their identity without Caitlin, went out to a 7-point lead playing Caitlin Clark ball and then going away from it, and then suddenly went away from it, Are we ever going to score again? That's the question. Do we break 40? Oh my God, Kelsey. Wait, what? It's something to do with it's design or insecurity. It's not. It's because they are guarding Caitlyn heavy. I didn't see what happened. That could have been Caitlyn's fault. The last time they scored was 4:40 in the second. Good shot, Kelsey. Something. This one's over. There's no chance. It's over. We let Temmie walk for Bree fucking Turner. Like, if this is the way we're going to be playing, we may as well bench Caitlin Clark. And, like, that's not, like, a negative thing. Like, if her job is just going to be to stand there and watch, you might as well. She doesn't bring enough on defense to be a decoy. She does not bring enough on defense to play decoy. Like... Is there a point? Is there a point? There we go! Somebody get a rebound! Oh my God. Like... Dantas and KK? Okay, good. Great job. Good board, Caitlin. Run. Great pass. What is that? She's not LeBron. She's not LeBron. What are we watching? the fucking ball! Someone on this team, grab the ball! Oh my god! You're just standing there watching the ball! Grab the ball! That's the difference. The only difference in this game is we aren't grabbing the ball. The ball is here. Lads, I don't have a ball with me right here. But we can pretend. We can pretend that that this hammer is the ball. So you see, this is, let's say, the ball. The ball is here. When you are on defense, the ball's there in the air. You put your one hand there. You put your hand on the ball. And then you bring it down the other hand. You grab the ball. You bring it down. And and then you control the possession. That is what it takes, grabbing the ball. How did we lose the ball there? Caitlin, you got to make the layup, first of all. First of all, it's on you for missing the layup. And second of all, how do we not... What? Okay, we have the ball back, do we? No. Like, somebody needs to... The whole Tori and Prince rebound thing. Hit it, Lexi. It's a good shot. We live with it. Good. How many offensive rebounds are we giving up? And they're not big. They just want the ball. Good take, Dantas. Good take. How many offensive rebounds? It's only 4? Only 4 offensive rebounds. Wow, I thought it was more. Oh. And what the hell happens here? We're back to 9. Like, this is somehow a ball game. This is somehow still a ball game. Good steal. Go running, Kelsey. Good, KK, come on. Great defense, Caitlin. Caitlin's defense, in fairness, other than the one really bad look when she got lobbed by Kate Marin, her defense has been fantastic today. Like, I have to say, Caitlin, other than that one really bad possession, she's actually been very good defensively. She's been very good defensively. Sophie, go set the screen. Get Caitlin switched on to Caitlin Chen. They're switching, or get her switched on to Carla Late. Good, Kelsey, just go set her. Go set it on her. Kelsey, you got to connect. That's on you, Kelsey. You didn't connect on that screen. Kelsey is scared to set screens. It's not even funny. Watch Kelsey Mitchell try to set a screen. Caitlin's defense is terrible. What game are you watching? It's all right. We live with that. Kelsey, go quicker. Go quicker. Gotta be better than that, Kelsey. I'm way behind, obviously. Great defense, KK. Head up, Caitlin. Head up, head up. It's good defense by Late. Good pass, Caitlin. Come on. They are 1,000,000 times better offensively running through Caitlin than Caitlin off the ball. They're 1,000,000 times better. Regardless. Regardless of turnover numbers, regardless of anything, they are 1,000,000 times better. Dan is killing it, yeah. Timpson's been really good today. Timpson's been real good. Play Caitlin the whole second half. I don't care. Play her the whole second half. Like, everything is off, like, quick looks. Quick early shot clock looks. Because that's how, regardless, even though the... This Dantas KK lineup's killing it, in fairness. Give it to Kelsey Mitchell if she has a layup. Like, if Kelsey Mitchell has a layup or an open three, get her the ball. They have to learn to play with CC. Caitlin has been a game changer in this game. Like, they're 100 times better with Caitlin on the floor than they're off the floor. Jeez, Salon can't hit a shot. Oh, yeah, KK, that's what we need. That's what we need, KK. Let's go. There's going to be a lot of that over the next couple of years. Like, Caitlin's not shooting well, but this is what I mean. When they play up-tempo and they run, it's good defense by Caitlin. That's an offensive foul. She had her hand on her. Oh. That's just bad defense. It's bad defense. Oh, it's good luck by Dantas. Good board, KK. Bit ill-advised. Oh, that's bad defense. That's Kelsey Mitchell defense there. That's real bad defense. I don't even mind the closeout. You don't close out that hard to Carla Late. She can't. She can't shoot. Carla Lake can't shoot, so I just don't understand why you're closing out like that. Like, there should be help there, but it's a dumb closeout by Caitlin. Yeah, give Caitlin a minute and 30 rest now. Give Caitlin a minute and 30. But, like, how did they miss that first call? Oh my god. You're acting like blitzing is an issue. If the other team, they've blitzed her for 2 years. It's literally the Fever have stopped taking advantage of the blitzes. The Fever can't hit open shots. Like, that's literally... Can't hit open shots and the rebounding. That's the only problems here. Like, this is nothing really to do with that. It's a little bit of effort and they can't hit an open shot. That's the difference. That's the real difference in this game. Like, the entire team, other than Natasha Howard, are in the minus and the plus minus. And, except, sorry, Timpson and Dandas as well. Burton got 12 points. Caitlin Clark has guarded Veronica Burton for exactly 0 possessions. For exactly 0 possessions, Caitlin Clark has guarded Veronica Burton. You're just not watching. Caitlin Clark has guarded Burton for exactly 0 of those points. Actually, you know, in fairness, for the three-pointer. Caitlin did a really bad job helping up on the scrambling and the three-pointer. What the fuck is that, Kelsey? Easy misses. Real easy misses. They're actually calling the ISO. Veronica Burton just scored another point. Is that Caitlin's fault as well? Caitlin needs to, you know, shout a bit more from the bench. The Fever literally cannot score without Caitlin Clark on the floor. Get Howard back in the game. At this stage, get her back in. Timpson's playing well, but you just get Howard back in. Like, it's still a game. They can come back. Lucky foul, but we take it. We take it. Yeah, we're not doing that here. I'll see. Oh my god. It's a bad basketball game. If this happens 3, 4, 5 games in a row, we can say the team's unsettled. The team's fine. They look fine. The team, they're fine. Let's not just start making it something it's not. The team's fine. They're just not playing well today. Caitlin's not stepping up. I mean, she's single-handedly gotten back into this game. Sorry, no. Her, KK, and Dantas got them back in this game. Caitlin was fantastic in the third quarter. Absolutely fantastic in the third quarter. Let's be honest. Ari wasn't a real fix. I mean, Ari's was a fix as a backup, just not them together that much. Like, yeah, there's no reason why Natasha Howard shouldn't have been back in. Like, Timpson played her role, but Timpson should not. Maybe she should be playing more minutes than Howard. I don't know if she's earned that. The team, no, they don't play well together. They don't play well together. Like, they have 51 points. They average 90 with Caitlin. They have 51 points going to the fourth. Like, they've lost. They won the first. They've lost the last 2 quarters. They need 25. Realistically, they need 30 to win. And they're capable of it. But they're only capable of that if it's a Caitlin Clark takeover. Like, they went on a 10-0 run, basically. Or maybe it was 12-2 or whatever, on a Caitlin Clark takeover. Indiana's a playoff team. They're a first round exit no matter what. Like, I tweeted out and I'm literally like, as long as they make the playoffs, this season is a success. Because I'm like, they're not winning anything. I was like, they're not winning anything. So I'm like, they won the Commissioner's Cup. So they're not like... Again, Caitlin Clark has 0 assisted field goal attempts. 0 assisted field goal attempts for the game. They've only conceded 64. And with the pace of this game, they haven't been that bad on defense. They haven't been that bad. Clark scored 3 points through that run. Yes, she also had 4 assists in that run. She had 4 assists in a 3-minute spell. She had 3 points, 4 assists in a 3-minute spell. In a 3-minute spell. And multiple passes to free throws. That's idiotic defense. Yes, Stephanie White does not know how to make adjustments. Like... Like... Oh my god. Like, we actually, like... Signing Bree Turner is part of the master plan when we got rid of Temi. That's what happens when you have shooters everywhere. That's what happens when you've got shooters everywhere. Simple. We can't play help defense because they got shooters everywhere. Is there a point putting Caitlin back in? We're down 16 points with 9 minutes to go. It's over. Is there even a point to putting her back in? Is there even a point? Valkyries built a great team. They built shooting, they built motor, they built athleticism, they built work rate. We have none of that. We have 4 players in the paint right now. We got 4 players in the paint. I just watched us have 4 players in the paint on an offense. What are you doing, Howard? Why are you bringing your defender down? Aaliyah has the post up. Why are you bringing your defender? What are you doing? Like... 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 Like, we're actually playing 3 out to win the year 2025. Like, what are we doing? Have we gone back to the year of 2006? Turnovers are not why the Fever lost this game, by the way. Absolutely not why the Fever lost this game. It's over. It's over, like. Like... Just... Turnovers are not why we've lost this game. We can't get an open shot. We're packing the paint. We don't have any shoot. None of our bigs can shoot the ball other than Dantas, so we can't get open drives. They're denying our shooters. They're denying Caitlin so she can't get anything. Everybody's panking the key. They're collapsing in, so they're getting turnovers. They're being physical with Caitlin. The refs aren't calling it. And we can't, they're willing to let Ari McDowell shoot open shots all game. They're willing to let Lexi Hull shoot wide open all game. They're willing to let Kay Timpson do whatever she wants. They know they don't need to do anything on Boston because Natasha Howard is going to act as a defender for Aaliyah Boston. And we don't rebound. I mean, Aaliyah's got 6. It's just the one shitty pin down for Caitlin every single play. That is the only off-the-ball play they run for Caitlin. Is Caitlin screens away and comes off a pin down. How do we have less pin down plays than freaking Christy Sides? Christy Sides at least had 3 pin down plays that she ran over and over and over again. That's clearly a foul by Tiffany Hayes. Even Christy Sides figured out how to beat the double team. Good shot, Caitlin. Even Christy Sides figured out how to score 4 on 3. Good, Lexi. Oh, come on, Howard. How did you not get that ball? Howard, she has 4. There's still time. They're not going to score 67 points, by the way. The Fever are not going to reach 67 points. Trade everyone. Trade everyone is right. No one's safe, and that includes Caitlin and Leah. Trade them all. Trade them all. How is that a defensive foul? She just got elbowed. Someone grab the ball! We stink. We stink. We stink. Like, Caitlin is shooting 33% from the field. And I'm not joking. She's shooting the second highest field goal percentage on the team. Somebody move when she gets blitzed. Somebody move. They just stand there. What happened? They used to move. We moved with Christy Sides. Thank you, Caitlin, for catching the ball when nobody else can on this team. Good pass. This is the first embarrassing loss we've had this season, realistically. The Fever might not make 60. Fever are embarrassing. Caitlin O'Trandy, what was that play have to do with Caitlin Clark? They hit a 3 in transition. What did that play have to do with Caitlin Clark? Take Caitlin out. By all metrics, Caitlin's been their best starter. Good job, Timson. By every metric, Caitlin's been their best starter today. And Caitlin's been terrible. The others have been worse. I'm in shock. I'm in shock. I don't know. They're better today with Caitlin on than off the floor. That's all I got to say. Caitlin got him back to within 5 in the second half. They go on a 5-0 run. She comes back on. They're down 18. I called off work for this. Thankfully, this is work. Thankfully, this is work. You can't blame Caitlin for Kelsey Mitchell not scoring layups. Only 2 players on the entire team have more assists and turnovers. Oh my God. This is Caitlin's second healthy game in a month. Too scared to shoot. She's just being denied. She's being denied. There's no good screen set, and the problem is that they just blitz and everyone stands there and watches. Yes, Caitlin is their leading scorer today. How many offensive boards did we give up? Only 7. I know I say only 7, but it felt so much worse. It felt so much worse. Go trade Kate on this stage. It doesn't matter. Good steal, Lexi. And Caitlin's getting pulled for the game. She's getting pulled. Caitlin is tied second highest on the team in field goal percentage. Nobody on the team is shooting more than 50%. I've never seen anything like this before. You know what? You know what? The team doesn't want to play with Caitlin Clark. You know what? Based on what we're seeing here, if this happens for 2 to 3 more games in a row, maybe you're right. And if that's the case, you go and trade her. You go and trade her by the All-Star break. Caitlin missed layups. You're not wrong. She pulled an Angel today. She didn't even get any, but she didn't get any rebounds. She pulled an Angel. That's not good. The Valkyries are not top 3. They're 500. This is their first win in like 3. They've barely even played me here. Salon's struggling. Oh, for God's sake. I can't believe this. I just can't believe this is embarrassing. The only player on this team that should not be embarrassed after this performance is Michaela Timpson. And Dantas. Dantas when she played. There are two players. Like... They're on a 23-5 run. They're on a 23-5 run to end the game. 23-5. Oh my God. Nobody on the team has more points than shots attempted. Clark Gomez with team chemistry. I mean, if this happens again one more time. We're now in a position where, by the way, this loss is so far from being on Caitlin Clark. I hate to say this, as shit as Caitlin has been, she's still been their best player today. She's been bad. She's still been their best player. Like, as bad as she's still been their best player. Which is scary. And Caitlin's been bad. Dantas has played 6 minutes. I'm not counting Dantas. KK Timpson, cool. Maybe Timpson. Maybe if you want to say Timpson. She looks pissed off. Of course she does. Like, they were down 5 when she was on the floor. They went to the 5-0 run to make a 10-point game. It's still a ball game. She comes back on. They're down 18. Man. Wait, someone else just scored. Oh, for God's sake, Kelsey. Sophie Cunningham knocks it out of bounds when we get the ball back. We'll take it. Sid Colson in the game. Shout out KK. Shout out KK. Shout out KK. They just play hard. It's a good finish by me here. Let's shout out KK. This zero effort when the kids were there. She kind of throws herself a bit out of plays, which is a problem. Thank God. Like, the Valkyries haven't even been good today. They've just tried. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? In 2 years, this is, like, last year, we were getting blitzed. We weren't good enough. They were figuring things out. By this stage last year, we were fine. By July last year, by the 10th of July, we'd already beaten the Liberty. We'd beaten the Mercury. We were fine. We go out to an early 9-point lead. We blitz them early. We have them blitzed early. And then it's just like, let's walk it down. And all the energy's gone. And then they go to a 15-point lead. And in fairness, Caitlin, Timpson, and Dantas, the three of those players, the three of them combined to get the team back in the game. It comes back to 5. Caitlin comes off the floor. They're suddenly down. They're suddenly down to 18. What is this team's identity? They're talking about finding their identity. What is it? What is it? You cannot tactically try to grind teams down to scoring less than 60 and win a game in the 60s if you employ Caitlin Clark. You can't do that. You can't try to grind teams down. I understand grinding teams down to non-Caitlin Clark minutes. You cannot try to grind teams down in the Caitlin Clark minutes. When Caitlin Clark was on the floor, at least the offense looked somewhat okay. And Caitlin wasn't good today. She wasn't good today. But at least it looked like we were trying to score. It looked like we might score. It looked like we might score when Caitlin Clark's on the floor. In those 16 minutes Caitlin Clark was off the floor, I'm not joking when I say this, we probably had 8 points. No, that's an exaggeration. We probably had 12 points. 12 points maybe? When Caitlin was off the floor. 12 points. And I think that would be almost, maybe accurate. Maybe accurate. The Fever blitzed them early. They couldn't live with the Fever early. Look at the start of this game. Whatever about the turnover. Caitlin with 2 boards, misses a 3. She's aggressive. Caitlin Clark has 5 points here in the first 3 minutes of the game. Aggressive, steal. They're pushing it. Caitlin Clark assists Natasha Howard. Caitlin gets subbed off here. Suddenly, Kelsey gets a layup on the inbound play. And suddenly it's just Kelsey Mitchell misses. Aaliyah Boston gets a layup. Like, it is no tactics. There's no tactics. Like, I'm seeing a Luka trade happening. Man, I'm seeing a Luka trade happening. It is very clear. This team, not that they are better without Caitlin Clark. They are better at this style of play without Caitlin Clark. They don't run anymore. This team has a chance of winning when they run. Everyone talks about how dangerous and how we hate playing the Fever because they run. They don't run anymore. With Caitlin, they at least try to run. Their goal is to make games ugly, and it is clear that it is their tactically, they are trying to make games ugly. And that is absolutely fine. That is a tactic you can run. Traitor then. Traitor. Because with the way things are going right now, they're caught in between 2 play styles, and they stink. They're not playing well fast. They're not playing well slow. At least when Caitlin's not there, it's very clear no one's going to try push the paint. Nobody's going to try push the pace when Caitlin's not there. They can play the old WNBA style. They can play 3 out, 2 in. They can play 3 out, 2 in. They can do all of this when Caitlin's not there. Because let's be real, you don't have Caitlin trying to force the issue. And that's fine. You can play like that when she's not there. But then when Caitlin's there, they're trying to play in between 2 styles. A style that has given them no success, but a fluke win against Minnesota. And then a win against an AC team didn't want to be there. But losses to the Sparks, all these bad teams. They can play that style, and that's fine. They can play that style if they want. Absolutely. But there's no point having Caitlin Clark on the team if that's their style. They ran in the first quarter. They had a 9-point lead in the first quarter. They had a 9-point lead when they were running. And they just said, nah, we're going to stop. Nah. Someone just said Caitlin might have to be a shooting guard. Sit Caitlin's ass on the fucking bench if she's a shooting guard. Caitlin had 0 assisted field goal attempts. She didn't even have it wasn't 0 assisted baskets. She had 0 assisted field goal attempts when she was off the ball. She did not attempt a shot when she played off the ball. She had 0 assisted field goal attempts. 0 assisted field goal attempts. And by the way, the Valkyries weren't even good today. They just tried. Like, late in the game, Veronica Burton and Kayla Thornton lit them up. Fair enough. But the game was over by the time they started lighting them up. They just tried harder. They worked harder. Caitlin can score in multiple ways. What do you mean? The only shot she took was when she was 1-on-5. They weren't giving her the ball. She didn't touch the ball. She didn't get an open jump shot. She had to create her shot every single way. 4 of her points are from mid-ranges. 4 of her 10 points were on middies. Accommodating Ari at the expense of Caitlin Clark. I'm not lying. It seems like that is it. This is very clearly Stephanie White's team. And this is very clearly Stephanie White's team. Last season, it was clearly Caitlin Clark's team. It was not Chrissy Side's team. This is Stephanie White's team. Absolutely. This is Stephanie White's team. And the problem is there's way too much of a clash in stylistic philosophy between Caitlin Clark and Stephanie White. They're never going to work together. They're never going to work out together. And that's not saying Stephanie White's a bad coach, because she's not. Stephanie White is a very good coach, but there is way too much of a stylistic issue. There's way too much. Sides by the end figured it out, getting out of the way. Stides by the end just said, screw this, I'm not coaching. Caitlin, you do what you want. There is too much of a difference stylistically between the way Stephanie White wants to play and the way Caitlin Clark wants to play. It's never going to work. It is never going to work out. It's going to make the Fever look bad, and it's going to make Caitlin look bad. It's never going to work. There's not a situation that the Fever are successful with Stephanie White as a head coach and Caitlin Clark on the team. That is it. Straight up, they're not winning shit. They're not winning shit. And that's fine. That is fine. I'm delighted. I love having Ari as well. But I think she should be a backup. There is no scenario. There is absolutely no scenario where Caitlin Clark and Stephanie White are going to work together. And I mean this when I say this. We watched some of the worst basketball I had ever seen. And I think you guys may not understand some of the stuff that the Fever were running when Caitlin Clark was off the floor. Or even when she was on the floor, what the Indiana Fever were running. So if you look at their offense, especially when Natasha Howard was in the game. Especially when Howard was in the game. I'm going to show you guys, if you guys didn't know, the Indiana Fever were down 15 points. We're down 15 points, and they put Caitlin Clark on with KK and Dantas and let them run, and they got it back to 5. And then it is the Caitlin Clark Natasha Howard combo. Does not work. It does not work. It simply does not work. This is an offense that is being ran for Natasha Howard. No question about that. It is an offense being ran for Natasha Howard. And they're playing 3 out, 2 in. And I want to see if I can get any clips here. I want to see if I can get any clips of it. Because it was really bad early in the fourth, late in the third. Like, it got real bad. And the Indiana Fever, they play a 3-out, 2-in offense. It is 2025. We are watching a team play a 3-out, 2-in offense in 2025. I repeat, we are watching 3-out, 2-in 2025. What is going on? It is 2025. Not even the Wings play 3-out, 2-in. Not even the Sun play 3-out, 2-in. The Sun suck. The Sun suck. Like, I don't understand. We are playing for middies. We are playing for tough post shots. We're clogging the lane. Our guards can't drive anymore. Kelsey Mitchell, who used to live off back cuts into the paint. Caitlin Clark, who you weren't able to overplay because she was so much of a threat going downhill, is now a non-factor going downhill because you put a second fucking post player in there. You put an extra defender and an extra post player who, by the way, Natasha Howard has some weird fetish for playing on the fucking strong side and getting in the way. She refuses to play on the weak side, ever. She refuses to try play the baseline, play low, play out a short corner. She gets in the way of every single drive. And at least Kelsey Mitchell can sometimes put up crazy floater thingies that sometimes go in. That's not necessarily Caitlin Clark's game. She can't drive anymore because Natasha Howard is in the way. She can't get free from the three-point line because no one gives her the ball. She can't get free off the dribble because they overplay her because they know the drive's not a threat anymore. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? We have a modern basketball point guard, and you have a system from 2003. You changed your entire teams. The team was better this time last year. They changed everything to accommodate Natasha Howard. And I understand they won the Commissioner's Cup. I understand there are certain periods in a game where you get the ball to Natasha Howard. Not build your offense around her. You don't build your offense around Natasha Howard. You don't clog in the lanes because, one, it makes Kelsey Mitchell worse. She's less efficient than last year. It makes Caitlin Clark worse. She's way less efficient than last year. Aaliyah Boston, fair enough. Her and Natasha Howard can sometimes work off each other. But, like, what are we doing? We have a literal system that is designed to play like it's 1986. We might as well be playing like it's 1986. It's like Stephanie White thinks that Alyssa Thomas is walking through that door. It's like Stephanie White thinks Bree Jones is walking through that door. What are we doing? Caitlin played her role. Ironically, Caitlin played her role today. Caitlin played her role. If anything, Caitlin took too many shots. She tried to force the issue a little bit too much. If anything, with the way they are playing right now, Caitlin did a bit too much. She forced the issue because nothing. She doesn't get easy. She hasn't taken an easy shot in about 4 games. She can't get an easy shot. She can't get an easy drive. Everyone's saying, oh, Caitlin Clark needs to drive and get to the free throw line. She can't because there's about 18 bodies in there, so teams don't have to foul her anymore. They don't have to foul her because there's 17 bodies in the paint. Like, what are we doing? Like, look at his spacing. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? So basically, Carla Late is able to double Aaliyah Boston with nobody open. How is it they're able to double Caitlin Clark at the halfway line and nobody's open? How are they able to double Aaliyah in the post and nobody's open? This isn't basketball. How is nobody open on this play? Katie, shit's a hard double. How is nobody open? Nobody's open. Because what the hell is Natasha Howard doing here? She's not there for mid. She's not cutting. She's not driving in. Ari McDonald's in no man's land. Sophie Cunningham's not open because Tiff Hayes can guard there. And no matter what, The best case scenario right now is that Aaliyah Boston chucks up a 360 skyhook. Like, what the fuck is that? Thankfully, eventually something happened. But, like, what are we watching? What are we watching? How? How can teams double, triple team? Guards at the halfway line and nobody's open. How? This isn't basketball. It is 2025. How can you not take advantage of 4-on-3s? And worse, 4-on-2s you can't take advantage of. Because of your insistence, they're able to overplay the three-point line and pack the paint simultaneously. How? How are teams able to overplay the three-point line and stop the drive? How is your offensive system allowing teams to overplay the three-point line and protect the basket? Normally, Bob, in 2025, basketball should be pick your poison, as seen by the Valkyries. When the Indiana Fever were protecting the three-point line, they got layups. When they have space, you come over late from help, you draw fouls. With the way the Fever are playing right now, it's not even pick your poison. They're able to overplay everything. They're able to stop the drive and overplay. The only way the Fever are going to win is if Ari McDonald is lights out, if Lexi Hull is lights out, or if one of Aaliyah Boston or Natasha Howard go nuclear in the paint. And Natasha Howard, who's a fucking roulette wheel, you don't know what she's going to do. On any given possession, Natasha Howard could look like prime Michael Jordan or me post-Achilles tear. She's any possession. She's somewhere in between. And it's a random thing happens. Like, she's the biggest yes player I've seen. But a lot more, it's no. A lot more than it's no, yes. Thank you, Natasha Howard, for winning us the Commissioner's Cup. Get out of the fucking way! Get out of the way! Just get out of the way! You are clogging up driving lanes. Kelsey can't drive anymore. Caitlin can't drive at all anymore. Caitlin's go-to shot is a contact floater from outside the key. Why is she shooting 4 of them in a game? I know why she is, because there's 2 post players. With those 2 post players and 2 defenders, there are 6 people in the paint. Every drive, there are 6 people in the paint. How are we meant to score? How? Stephanie White, tell me how. Holy shit, it is hot in here. Wow. Sorry, lads. Gotta get up for the video. Holy shit, it is unbelievably hot in here. I need to go and shower. Apparently Rosalina was watching. So yeah, go watch her, and I'm going to shower right now. Actually, no, I'm gonna go and play pickup, so I'll shower after that. Woo! You know what, that's a good warm-up. That's a good warm-up for playing pickup. I'll see you.